And on the Murphy Show hotline is Congressman Matt Van Epps, who joins us. He is out and about in the 5th Congressional District, it's my understanding. I'm sorry, 7th Congressional District, it's my understanding. Just getting stuff done as it is a week off out of Washington, D.C. But, Congressman, hopefully you can hear us, and hopefully we can hear you. Good afternoon. Welcome in.
Hey, Matt. So good to be on with you. We are out and about. It's been a great week. We've been in Montgomery County, Davidson County. We've been in Houston, Humphreys, Benton, Decatur. Today we've been in Wayne and Perry. So we've been trying to get out and visit as many folks as we can. Number one, to say thank you, and then two, and most importantly, to listen and learn, to hear what the issues are and the things that we can take back to D.C. and get things done, as you said, move the ball down the field.
Obviously, you've been in Congress for, I guess, a little over a month now. And anything that you've learned, it's been an introduction. I'm certain that it's been like drinking from a fire hose. How's it been?
For sure. I think that's accurate. I'm learning a lot. You know, the good thing is, Matt, I know how to get from the office to the House floor to vote now. So that's a big win. I can navigate myself around. But, you know, being the brand new guy, 435 and 435, we are figuring out ways to lean in and to get things done. One of those ways, I'm on the Homeland Security Committee, and I'm on the Counterterrorism and Intel Subcommittee. And we're working with staff from that subcommittee to take lead on legislation. We are co-sponsoring a bill to revamp the National Terrorist Alert System that was first implemented post 9/11. It was updated in about 2011. And we're going to update it again. So we're taking a lead on that. The first bill that we're doing is going to be for veterans and Gold Star family members, and we've got that drafted. Looking to increase the death gratuity for service members that are killed from $100,000 to $200,000, benchmark it to inflation. We said on the campaign trail the first bill we were going to do is for Gold Star family members and veterans, and that's what we're doing now.
Congressman Van Epps with us for a few more moments on the Matt Murphy Show. Talk to me about the SAVE Act and what your thoughts are with regard to the United States Senate. Hopefully, and we heard from Senator Bill Hagerty last week. He said that there are several senators that have kind of turned around on it. It's so important, in my opinion, especially in some of these blue states that have very loose rules as to how people can vote. Not so much in the state of Tennessee, but in other states, I think we need certain guardrails and parameters set up. It's passed the House. Are you hopeful that this will get to the floor and get to a vote in the Senate?
This is common sense legislation. It passed with every Republican and I think a single Democrat out of the House. And I am very hopeful that this will get done in the Senate. It does three main things. National voter ID, it mandates a valid photo ID for all federal elections. It has a citizenship requirement, so it requires documentary proof of citizenship when registering to vote in federal elections, and it requires states to establish programs that will identify and remove non-citizens from voter rolls. This is a greater than 80-20 issue in the country. And to include, it's 83% of Americans support requiring all voters to show government ID to vote, and that includes 71% of Democrats. So the American people want this to get done. The president has said he is ready to sign this once it's done. And now we just need the Senate to pass it and get this thing done.
We are currently, I guess, not that most of us recognize it, but we're currently in a partial government shutdown, I suppose. What impact, and I don't want to undersell it here, Matt. What impact could this potentially have on the American people if it's not resolved at some point?
So that's right. We're at 94% funded, and 6% of the government is shut down. That's the Department of Homeland Security, and the Democrats are holding it hostage. And this is as you know, this is a critical agency. The good thing is ICE and CBP largely funded over the summertime in the One Big Beautiful Bill. But these are critical agencies and actions that the Democrats are holding up. This is Coast Guard. It's Secret Service, it's TSA, it's CISA, Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, things that are critical to ensuring our homeland is protected. And there's some really good examples of real impacts that happen by not having this funding. The Coast Guard can't hire or onboard during a shutdown, which is going to lead to greater strain on the system when operations resume. That's one of many of these second and third order effects that will happen. fortunately, there are critical workers that in these agencies that are doing the job right now, that are protecting the homeland. But Democrats have got to quit holding this hostage and get it done, fund it, so that we can get back to protecting America fully.
Matt Van Epps is with us for a few more moments on the Matt Murphy Show on Supertalk 99.7 WTN. I want to turn our attention to more local matters. I am certain, as you are out and about in the 7th District, you've been talking to voters and constituents about the ice storm that happened several weeks ago and the inefficiency involving NES. I don't know exactly how many of your constituents, Matt, have NES as a power supplier, but I'm certain that there are some of them. Talk to me about what they are saying to you, and what is your message to the leadership at NES?
Absolutely. So we're hearing a lot about this. When that happened, we traveled out to, I think we were able to get out to about 6 counties visiting emergency management agencies. We visited with 3 nonprofits. We went to TEMA, the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency, and did a bunch of phone calls. That was our number one priority, was to respond to Winter Storm Fern and ensure that we had good connections. We've got great connection to the White House. We've been working with them to ensure that public assistance funding and then the individual assistance gets approved. The President looked at that stuff directly. So we're staying in close contact to ensure that FEMA funding gets to communities that are in need. But as far as NES and Metro National Government goes, we sent letters both to the mayor and to NES, and those largely were forward-looking, and we want answers. We want a comprehensive after-action review to take place. We want to know where the failures in the system occurred. We included questions about the DEI training that NES apparently has had happen over at least from 2023 and 2024. There's 102 DEI training sessions that occurred over that time span. And so we want to know where the priorities were and what's happened and want answers for those, because that's what our constituents deserve, and we've got to get better in responding to these kind of events.
One more quick question, Matt, and I know you've got to go. You're out and about, and I'm glad our signal is held. I know you're out in the wilderness out there in the 7th Congressional District, but are you able to monitor the goings on in D.C. regarding Iran? Are you watching that situation? I know. I mean, your background and experience obviously lends itself to having a basis of knowledge about the Middle East and everything going on over there. I mean, are you monitoring that situation? Do you have any thoughts on it?
Yes. So we are monitoring it. I'm expecting we've asked for a briefing next week when we get back on so to get some more of the details of it. But I think broadly the president. The president is the negotiator in chief. We have seen now time and again that the president does what he says he's going to do. He draws a clear red line in the sand. We saw that with Operation Midnight Hammer and destroying Iran's nuclear program. We've seen that in Venezuela. We've seen it across the country. And he is executing peace through strength. And this is the largest buildup of U.S. aircraft since 2003. And the president means business. And so I know he wants a negotiated solution, and there's a lot that I know he wants to get done with the nuclear program, with the ballistic missile program, with the proxy terrorist groups that are operating throughout the region, and Iran should take note of that, and because the president means business.
Matt, appreciate you being out. Appreciate you being responsive to your constituents. Appreciate your representation in the halls of Congress and speaking to the people of Supertalk 99.7 WTN. Come see us when you're in town, and best of luck when you get back to D.C.
Will do, Matt. Let me just say thank you to your listeners. I'm so grateful for the support. We're going to continue fighting hard, and thanks for what you do every day to drive messages forward.
I'm going to start. Listen, we got to get somebody else in Congress, because I'm going to start nicknaming you 435 until somebody comes in. We got to move you. We got to move you up the trail there. Thank you, Matt, for all that you do. There's 435. There's Matt Van Epps. I mean, this is the second time he said I'm 435. So he is the freshest face in the halls of Congress representing the 7th Congressional District. 33 after.